So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another album review of the Chill Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and today we're going to talk about the brand new album of the band, Zorn, and it's called Vermillion Haze. And Zorn is a band from Long Beach, California that plays sludge metal. And on this album, they do something different from their previous album. They go with a more melodic approach to the vocals. So the lead singer Bill, he focused more on having some melodic vocals in the delivery on this album. So this is an album that is 8 tracks, and it's an album with a lot of like heavy themes on the record. So Vermillion Haze focuses a lot of on obviously things that have happened in the last few years with the years that we had, the pandemic. It was written during that time, and it is an album that is all fueled by emotion. And the way to describe the sound of the band on this album is like moody sludge. It's moody, it's atmospheric. It really plays on that tone of having the vocals show that melodic side of the band, and I think it helps with the themes on the record. The 8 tracks are great, but I think they chose a great song for a lead single with Never Saw It Coming. So Never Saw It Coming, it's very potent in the delivery because it's a song about someone that committing suicide. In the case of Bill, he's talking about someone, a coworker that he saw every day. He seemed like a person who was really happy with his life. And then he found out that with the pandemic and COVID, like he lost part of his family, and eventually he took his own life and went into a deep dive of drugs and abuse, and eventually took his own life. And the song is from the point of view of Bill. Like, I never saw it coming. I didn't know that someone had those many issues, and it's very relatable because I think everyone can relate to working with someone or knowing someone, but not really knowing that person outside of work or the environment that you know them in. So you're surprised when something like this happens. So it's a very relatable song, and the subject matter is very strong, and the choruses on this album are very infectious, and that's something that I know the band tried to do, because sludge sometimes can be very abrasive and sometimes you can't hear the choruses, but this is sludge that also is mixed with those melodies from bands that are not necessarily sludge. So the vocals to me reminded me sometimes of the clean single of a band like Mastodon. I think I really enjoyed the vocals on this and the pacing of the record. So the record starts with a great song called Features, and that one starts very slow and moody in pace, but then it picks up. It has some great riffing to it. I like the vocals, and I like that Bill can do more clean vocals than the more harsher, sludgy vocals that these bands are known for, and do them pretty great both. Then they have a song called Slow Mode, and that is a 5-minute song, and it's a slower track. And when it goes very slow, I don't know why, it reminds me of a more sludgy version of an Alice in Chains. The vocals for Bill, he can do vocals are very different from the, he has a good vocal range, and I like it that I can understand what he's singing, both in the clean and in the harsh vocals. Then you have songs. I thought a song like I See Through You is great. I think that one lyrically sounds like it's more of seeing through someone and their lies, someone that is not being truthful to you. And again, another infectious chorus. The songs that follow, I Got Mine, again, another song that really builds on space and building up the tension of the song, and Again, some great sludgy guitars in the song. Another chorus where he was like, "I got mine," and I didn't know what the song was truly about until I interviewed the band. He spoke more about all of the songs or a few of the songs that are on this record. So the other tracks that follow, you have Cloud None and Ricochet. And Ricochet is a great album closer where he goes like Ricochet. So to me, the highlight of these albums are the vocals, hands down. So, but we have to say that the production on this album is great. The 8-track for Vermillion Haze was produced by producer Ryan Boesch, who did bands like Horse, Andrew WK, Tomahawk, and the Eels. And he got to capture Bill's Kilty's like melodic side to his voice, and it shows in the choruses. Like, I've listened to a few sludge metal releases this year, and even though they're good, I like me some melody, man. I like bands that can do the harsh with the melodic and create something cohesive. And I think Zorn did it with Vermillion Haze. I'm telling you, if you like bands like Mastodon, Baroness, Clutch, all those type of bands that mixes that type of sound, you will enjoy this. They're from Long Beach, California, and I believe this is the band's third album. And I just think it's a great album that you should not sleep on. And if you want to know more about Vermillion Haze, a few weeks ago I talked with Bill all about it, and we went deep into some of the themes that are covered on this record. So check that out if you haven't. So I'll put it somewhere around here. And if you like the videos that I'm putting out, yeah, do not forget to do, subscribe. If you want to, follow me, give me a like. And of course, comment. What do you think of Vermillion Haze by Zorn? If you didn't know this band, let me know, listen to it, and tell me what you think about them. And until next time, people, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you, and goodbye.